welcome back YouTube. It has been a minute to say the least. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. We have been vacant from the Prepisodes for a while. If you haven't seen my previous video about getting back on track and falling off my diet, long story short, I had a little episode where I overconsumed and we basically lost a week of progress. Where you can see the body weight went up to 178. It actually went up to 180 the day before. Went up to 178, so we dropped like 9 pounds in a week, basically, which it doesn't sound healthy. However, it wasn't all obviously fat mass. Some of that would have just been glycogen storages, water retention, and actual debris, so food that I hadn't passed through. So we're back down to 171. I'm hoping to touch back into the 169s and break the 170. Posing here, we can see obviously change of location. I did visit home for a weekend, so this was my first check-in in natural light, first check-in outside, so I think this makes me officially a bodybuilder, as on my Instagram I always seem to see people in their boxers standing in front of their fence, so that's nice to tick off during the prep. Posing, you can see, still not amazing, especially from the rear shots. I'm struggling to engage my hamstrings and glutes, but we've got 3 weeks to work on that, so not ideal, but hey, it's my first rodeo. No one gets it perfect. I'm not accepting that. I'm obviously still going to push for trying to be perfect in perfection, but that is something that that we need to accept. But yeah, it's been a bit of a funny week, just trying to get back on track. Steps are still at 12 to 15,000 a day, quite often over hitting that. We're still on a legs push pull rest upper lower, or actually it's push legs pull rest upper lower rest, as that just suits my routine a little better and I prefer it like that. So we're still on that. We're still training well, training hard, we're still pushing for sort of rep PBs, not necessarily touching many new weights, instead going for higher reps and trying to cling on to them. So I'm not going less than probably 10 to 12 reps will be the lowest I go in most of my sets now. I just feel safer like that, feel more comfortable. Movement quality of my training is a lot better, so slow and controlled, milking the eccentrics massively. So things to improve on, obviously not falling off diet for these last 3 weeks. We can't afford that. Double down on nutrition. We have taken away one of the refeed days, so we're going to have 6 low days and 1 high day. See how I react and how I go to that, adapt to that. Hopefully that will get us down into the 160s and we can start to drop again. Not added any cardio, and calories are still at 2,400 or 3,000 on the refeed high day, so food's still high but expenditure is also high. And here we've got a little graph. I thought I'd update it. Basically you can see where the slip up occurred. We gained about 10 pounds overnight, which is pretty drastic to say the least. Obviously, as I've previously mentioned, that won't all be fat mass. Some of that will be water retention, glycogen storages. Shit happens, we get back on track and we go again. So here's the open and honest review of the week. Let's get back into being consistent with these and checking in weekly. I hope you all have a great week, and I shall see you again soon. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.